Excuse me, do you know where the Google campus is? We're doing a story for them, for the Atlantic magazine. So you're right and then my left. That's just sorry. I'm a pretty big car guy by definition. I love, hitting the road. Pretty typical American, I guess, although I'm Canadian. But you know what I mean. Well, it's gonna take me another 45 minutes to get out of this thing. We're in Google X. This is an old shopping mall. How you doing, Steve? Nice to meet you.
Hi, Alyssa.
Nice to meet you. How are you? This is beautiful. So you won't be driving. I'm ready.
It's ready to go. So
let's peel off. I want to feel this puppy move. Now what's going on here?
Well, we're worried about this tree.
So it just stopped with the tree.
Yeah. It's a little paranoid about hitting its nice laser dome.
We're trying to make it the safest driver on the road, letting it keep that paranoia while being smooth.
What if you're in a rush?
Why are you in a rush? Is it because you want to get a hold of somebody and talk to them, or you've got more work to do? Well, if you're in the back of the car riding along, you can do that the whole time. So the whole concept of how you use time, I think that's going to evolve and be really actually pretty exciting.
You were working on the driverless car in 1992.
1992, yeah. I went to grad school at Berkeley, came out to California and started working on automated highways.
I want to know, what are some of those situations where the car makes an ethical decision? Let's say you were going to hit a person or you were going to hit the car. Can you give us some scenarios?
Yeah, well, actually, there's a really easy one that doesn't even involve collision that tends to come up, and that's the double yellow line on the road, which by the California State Vehicle Code, you're not supposed to cross. But as you ride your bicycle around here, as I enjoy doing, people will always cross the double yellow line to give you more space as a cyclist. And so that's a sort of dilemma that our legal system and actually our vehicle codes create that engineers at the moment have to navigate through.
Okay, this is interesting. We've got a cyclist
we got a biker
riding
coming
the
directly
wrong
at us.
way,
One way.
directly at us.
The car's going to go bananas here.
No, we're just going to go a little wide around them. We notice we slow down a little bit just to give them.
My heart sunk. Because there's the ethical dilemma.
It's pretty easy. You just don't hit them. There's usually not really a dilemma.
Yeah, that's not much of a dilemma, really. Yeah. What does the future of cars look like for you, me, our kids?
Well, I think in the future, driving is going to be something that you can do for recreation. But I don't think it's going to be something that you have to do to move around.
Will Google be licensing the software to car companies?
We don't intend Google to become a car manufacturer. We're going to be working in partnership with those companies. They've got so much experience.
What about if we hit somebody? Who's at fault there?
Well, I think that's a pretty tricky question because you have to look at everything that's happening. Our cars to date have this incredible safety record that they've never caused an accident. We've been rear-ended a bunch of times. We've had people bump into the side of us. I think we'd be able to look at, like we have with those, and see what caused it, and then we can figure it out from there.
Could children be driving?
So this is something we haven't fully sorted out. According to our current testing processes, we don't allow minors in the cars right now.
Right.
But that's just part of the testing. That's not anything intrinsic to the cars themselves.
Right. But kids are playing Minecraft at the age of 9.
Of course.
You got to imagine that they're pretty comfortable with the
Mine
technology.
started playing at like 6. Yeah. So
Really?
yes.
When will this be available?
We don't put out any kind of hard dates because it's so important that we get the safety of it right, and we don't want to, set something arbitrary up. But my goal, and the team's goal, is that my older son, who's 12, that he doesn't have to get a driver's license. So within 4 years is what we're hoping.
It's kind of hard to get back in the car, after. That's like the last thing I feel like doing is driving. I'm just gonna check the distance. 1 hour and 32 minutes to get 12 miles. Can I see your phone?